Everybody should be able to reach there.
Not
with the traffic jams, with the rain, with the bad roads.
And Pankaj is solving all those problems there by roping us guys like us here. All jammed over.
We don't have to suffer. We don't have to suffer those potholes or those dirty roads or the risk.
Only one thing with Pankaj, where we are missing is where's the cup of tea, Pankaj?
We have to have it.
You called all of us on a meeting here, and where's the tea?
He's having it alone, huh? He's having it alone.
See, now I was telling Rajesh the other day in the last meeting that we can instantly order online. Coffee will come to your door. The person will knock on the door from your neighborhood and say, "Here's the coffee and the pizza that you ordered." So I will order on next time to whichever place is closest to you. That person from Dole Party Road, Madhuban, will send it to you. You won't know that I ordered it.
That would be good. That would be great. That would be
It's
great.
imagination. It's imagination that you have to use.
Yeah, but they should. If you have apps for those guys,
We'll have an app.
Yeah,
Arey,
you have an app for
reminds
them.
me to share something with you. I just found an app. I mean, somebody has created in Bombay a beautiful app that every time there's a rainfall and then routes change, buses, timing, trains, local trains, they're all their timings are spoiled because of these heavy rains, water logging and all. There's an app where you can come to know if you're stuck and stranded anywhere, which bus route, what time it comes, the bus timetable is built into it, and the train timings, the routes are there.
Yeah.
So that
There's
is
M Bombay or something, right?
so I'll send you that app, and because everybody on their smartphone has a 3G connection, as long as his battery is charged, he can access it wherever he's stranded and know the quickest and the best route to take. He'll know the traffic positions. He'll know the other thing is the rates of rickshaw drivers charge a lot of during these times. So what is the rate mentioned in that chart? All those things are built into that app. So it's a very innovative idea that people will be empowered.
Earlier there was M indicator giving all these kinds of information, but it was not giving traffic jams and all. So is there another?
Yes, there is one now app. I'll share it with you on the mail that gives you in such kinds of distress. Now you know Twitter. I will share one experience with you when this San Francisco crash landing happened. I was just awake. It happened around 12 o'clock in India, late night. And I just have a habit of checking my Twitter like my mail. Twitter is another thing which Arthur I'll explain to you. Everybody is a citizen journalist. Whoever is at that spot is sending tweets of what's happening around there. And I came to know that live that some of them were there around that they saw that plane crash landing. They sent it on video. They took a video from the camera and they sent it on Twitter. And I could see, oh my gosh, we are saying this plane is crashing. And they could see the fire and the smoke. And there were hundreds and thousands of tweets flowing. Before the media, the TV media can start talking about it on there, I am on my phone seeing this happening, and I shared it on Facebook wall. I shared it on I retweeted it. So I felt very good that I'm able to spread the news. So people are coming to live moment-to-moment connectivity. That's the interesting thing about tools like Twitter. Like I'll tell you another story. Like when there was a kidney transplant happening in one hospital inside the special surgery room, the patients, the relatives of the patients are very anxious outside. So one doctor took an idea that he kept one guy with a laptop, and as he was doing the surgery, which was a 3-4 hour surgery, he was just giving his comment. This guy was just tweeting. So the people outside were getting minute-to-minute updates as to how things are moving. It was quite a relief because otherwise physically it would have not been possible. Although
Pankaj, I've seen this when I. Hello?
Yes, Arthur. Share it with me.
The same thing I had seen from my wife when she was getting operated for her eyes. I could see it live outside. At this on East Street. There's a famous eye surgeon there. And I could see that this is really great. This used to happen abroad only, but now it's happening here also.
Yeah, yes. Now it has become a general practice, at least eye surgeries. I have seen it at a number of hospitals, 3, 4, 5 hospitals. The live surgery is projected on closed circuit TV outside for relatives to watch.
In fact, my brother, I would like to just share with you, is running a world famous healthcare portal. It's got a lot of awards in India, NASCOM award. It's called arogya.com, AAROGYA.com. It's in Marathi, Hindi, Gujarati, English. It's got a lot of content, blood banks. When people need blood, they can get SMS. It's all the listings of all the doctors and their contact numbers. And it's a community of all healthcare institutions and professionals, hospitals. and all
Okay.
kinds of therapies, including
Okay.
alternative medicine, Reiki, and all those things, including allopathy. Allopathy is a major section. So
Mm-hmm.
there they had run on their web cast. They had run a surgery, heart surgery, and things are happening that surgeons from all over the world can consult live each other when they are doing surgery, so they can get inputs about any complicated, tricky situations. So the connectivity between people, there is no geographical boundary anymore.
Yeah.
If you use this kind of technology, which is actually very easy to use, anybody can in real time live connect and share and put in inputs and save many situations. It's for disaster management or whatever way. It's up to your imagination. The tools are there, and if people, all of them join, I mean, we can do wonders. And we are actually moving into the scientific fiction age. If you all will take a look, I will send you the video of what is a Google Glass. Google has created the most biggest revolution which is yet to come out. They're fighting the getting the permission from US on the privacy issues. It's a spectacle. It's like what Arthur is wearing, a
Okay.
spectacle, very lightweight, and on that side rim of your glasses is the computer, microcomputer, because the things are getting miniaturized, which is more powerful than even our smartphone or even our iPad. It has a web camera, it has a front and back camera, and it has audio, micro, everything. And I can be talking, and when I'm whatever I'm seeing through that glass is being relayed all across the world to people who are wearing Google Glass. I can do Facebook, Twitter, and I can project that on the big screen. So Sarah Hill is one of my friends in America. She's an ambassador of Google and she does her own TV shows. And she'll be coming on the Google Hangout. I have with her Google Hangout. She's on Twitter. So I want to have select people because she has very high uh, luminaries coming on and discussing so many things on Google Hangouts like this. And she's promised to have one Google Hangout with me. Fortunately, we will all, if we have our system working, and we can exchange and we can learn a lot from her. She has her all her Google Hangouts on YouTube. YouTube is a storehouse of any interesting information. In fact, anything you ask a question and you'll get videos, thousands of them on that. I see comedy shows, dramas, movies, any movie on YouTube, any Hindi, Bollywood movie or anything. So it's all for free. You can spend an entire life on YouTube. If you have a blood pressure, diabetes, just give that keyword on YouTube search, and Arthur, this is for you. And Google Glass, there are very big conventions all over the world. The TED series. I don't know if you are watching the TED series. She was there on the TED series. People were diving from aircraft, and when they were wearing that Google Glass, whatever they were experiencing, whatever they were seeing, was being relayed to millions of people. So there are very interesting episodes on video what Google Glass is going to do. If I'm talking to you, I can ask and see your complete background on a Google search, Twitter, and I can come to know what all you do, because everybody, whatever is doing on social media, it's very easy to search and do a Google search on that person to know what is his plus minus, what is his interest, hobbies, so that you can properly relate with him. So technology has great advantages and it's very easy and very accessible. So, what I want to suggest to all of us is that if we can make a practice of at least regularly, once a week, twice a week, as much as you can spare time, connecting and sharing knowledge and doing great things, we
Yeah,
will
yeah,
love to
definitely, definitely.
keep doing.
And in
Arthur,
fact, Pankaj, we are grateful to you. Yeah, you have
see, this is
made
my passion, Arthur.
got us into passion. I was
And
just going to say, you are doing this because this is your passion and you have that knowledge, and you are
no,
making
somebody
optimal
has
use of
always
it.
see Arthur. Somebody started you onto something. It is always
Yes,
somebody's instrumental to leading
somebody
you.
should take the lead. Correct. Somebody
Yeah,
should
Yes.
so
take the
he
lead.
encourages you, and then you get interested, and then you might become ahead. Tomorrow you'll be much ahead of me if you get involved and interested.
Now, in fact, I've got two more friends with me here, opposite me. And all of the big guys, one from Air India, and I don't
Both
know
from
what
Air
about you.
India.
Both from Air India.
Both.
So I've
Yeah.
got two more friends here now.
Actually, Anil
Yeah.
Namba was to come. Last time Anil Namba had come. You were there on the show when Anil Namba had come. Ramcon School. I have introduced
uh,
you to him. He's a very good
no,
friend
I
of
was
mine.
not there. I was
He's
Garwa, and this one was the other
no
gentleman
Garwa
from.
is there, yeah. But I have a
Uh,
friend who is going to come regularly. He is also a very dear friend. Lamcon School. You must have heard of
yeah,
Lamcon School.
I know Anil Lamba. I know him.
Ah,
I know him.
so he comes on our hangouts. Today he said he'd
Oh,
come, but he just sent me an SMS that he's little tied up in a meeting, is going a little longer. So anyway, I want to thank you all for being here with us today, especially Mr. Shyam. That
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love to meet new people and get to know what they like to do.
oh, sure, sure.
And I
God
hope we
bless
can
all
have
of
more
you.
meetings with you.
Definitely, definitely. It was wonderful meeting all of you all here. God bless
Great.
all of you all here.
In fact, Mr. Ravi Verma was to come, but he just sent me an SMS that he's getting late some other time because he's always been telling